Hello boys, welcome to new video, back to action, back to Broken Arrow. We are back for more deck discussion. Today I'm gonna show you my two Russian deck. I did play, I think more Russia than US, that's for sure. And again, same concept. I'm gonna show you two decks. Two decks I play mostly when I play Russia. So we're gonna start with the Marine tank, which is a mix between Marine coastal troops with the armored brigade. So what we can say, I think in my opinion, when I will do the review of the game, I have to say I find Russia way more OP than US. Yes, and in a lot of scenario, probably in infantry tab, US gonna be better, but in other part, it's always gonna be Russia who is better. In tanks, Russia is better. In support, Russia is better. In helicopter, Russia is better. In plane, we can talk about that. In plane, we can talk about that, but I don't know. That's my feeling. I don't know what do you think, guys, but Russia is more OP. I also have better win rate with Russia. That's for sure. All right. Let's talk about the deck. So after more than 100 games, I start to figure out how to build the deck correctly to face almost any situation. Because you're gonna face a different situation, different games. Sometimes you're gonna face helicopters, spams. Sometimes you're gonna face tank rush. Sometimes you're gonna face plane spam, air spam. So a lot of scenario. That's why you need to each time adjust the deck. And yeah, let's start with the recon tab. Gonna start with the Morskaya Razvedka. Pretty cheap. They are 5-man and they got RPG 27. That's all what matters. Recon tab, recon infantry with RPG. Get only 3, but it's enough. It come with a really nice transport, a BTR Rostock with the 5-point upgrade and the 10-point armored. Same as the love, but better than the love because get access to 4 concourse M on it. And you start with the recon, BTR 90 concourse, so you have that wheeled opener, that punchy power, and you can win versus love with the concourse, right? So yeah, BTR 90 pretty strong, 85 points, amphibious smoke, very good unit. You get 2 of them. Morskaya Pokhota are 5-man. BTR 90 can have 6 people, so 2 BTR 90 is enough to have 10 Morskaya. Second infantry gonna be Space Naz VMF with the fire support upgrade. There is the ASO version for the people who wanna just grind towns with them. It's kinda good as well. Fire support is more for defend. I don't usually use Space Naz sniper to push. Usually try to have a nice setup with them and snipe like those stronghold position. So Space Naz VMF with fire support, SVD, pretty strong in defensive position, pretty good stealth, pretty nice vision as well. They got armor. Which is for example the difference between them and Morskaya Razvedka. Morskaya Razvedka are 5-man and they have only 8 armor. Those have 10 points armor. And also better vision. Alright, Space Naz VMF pretty strong. Come on, more BTR 90 of course. Pretty strong unit. BMR 3K. So this unit, I change it a lot. I usually go for this. I can go for the Ataka M ATGM. For this build I go only for the autocannon because I have other ATGM option, but pretty strong in any loadout you use this unit. It's recon, very good recon, good armor. It get also some stealth. It's gonna shoot first each time. You can have the big version with the Ataka and the Barbaris gun. So the T15, I will talk about T15 later. Oh my god. Yeah, you can have the T15 gun on the BMR 3K. pretty strong attacker. It's way better than Bradley, guys. Better than Bradley Recon. Come on. T90M Razvatchik. T90M with the Recon option. Pretty good. I add the MG, the upgrade MG, so I can fight better infantry. Add more optic because big fan of optic. Information is the key to win battles. So more info you have, better it is. And yeah, that's my recon tab. In terms of infantry, it's gonna be pretty easy. 2 card of T15 because the infantry is secondary, honestly. T15, guys, I know you all see this unit. You all already faced this unit or use it. This unit is completely broken. It is what it is. It is broken. The gun is OP. The attacker is OP. The armor, it's... Hello? It's almost an armata. Just almost. In the top, it's an armata. In the rear, it's armata. In the side is almost an armata. It's very, very strong transport. It go super, super mega fast. So T15 should have wheeled, honestly. Why they don't have wheeled at this speed? And I don't think I see a T15 in real life. So I think it's a bit fantasy unit, honestly. I'm not a hater of Russia or anything, but I'm just saying that T15 is very, very OP. Pretty strong unit. You can use it as AA. You can use it as infantry support. You can use it as fire support. You can use it as ATGM. You can use it anything, bro. You can do whatever you want with T15. Pretty strong. Just you see unit, you go to the unit with that, and you will kill them, no problem. So it come with the Engineering Shturmoviki, which is a pretty good squad with the flashbang. You can also run the thermobaric if you wanna RPG, but for this build, I think the weakness of the Russia, in other hand, is the infantry. The infantry is not strong. You get those squad that are pretty good, but that's it. You don't get something like Marine Raiders and US Marine, for example. US have better infantry, in my opinion. Alright, and soon I will not pronounce that again, but yeah, those are engineer, basically. Pretty good to do versus infantry. After you have the Shrini Briti, pretty strong 14 men with the heavy anti-tank RPG-28, pretty strong, probably one of the best RPG in the game. Very strong. But what is really interesting, prisoners VMF have better armor than those, but another story. It's another story. They come on the BT3F because it's the only transport where you could put them in. I did add autocannon so I can use the transport when I load them as a base defense or S300 defense. Because I think in this game, guys, you always have to put something close to your S300 or Patriot system. People like to sneak around. I mean, I do it, so why people don't do it? So always put something like even a recon, it's worth it just to protect, because those systems are so expensive. And if you lose them, I don't know, you're gonna wait maybe 7-8 minutes to get them back, and in 7-8 minutes it's gonna be bombing running you, and you can lose possession only because losing those K units. So yeah, it's worth it to put a little autocannon to defend, use it as a backline defense or a flank defense. SPG9 on BTR 80A. So why SPG9? Because SPG9 have an amazing range of 1k and can target infantry and vehicle at 1k, which is pretty good. And for that price, it's very good. You use them with the sniper combo, for example. So you're gonna have everything who's gonna shoot at 1k. Infantry gonna be stand at long range. You can protect the position. If US Marine rushing you or something, that can be really helpful. And SPG9, it's a good weapon. Concourse M, strong ATGM, good range, a lot of damage. It come on BTR 80A. Can go with the grenade launcher version, but I only use the auto cannon, so I can fast move and just use the auto cannon when I unload. In terms of manpad, we're gonna have two verba, just in case the Thor is not in position, just in case I cannot buy Thor for that part of the map. So verba gonna do this job. Come on a good transport, the T-15 Kurganet, again another OP transport. Come with the Cornet M missile, 4 of them, bro. 4 Cornet missile, 1.8k range, a lot of damage, plus the bullet system, which is a missile anti-infantry basically. Pretty strong, long range, 1.1k range. Good transport. So you allow the verba and you have this transport to protect them. After the Gaverdi Motostrelki, which is another squad only there for the T-15. So I have T-15 with engineer and I need T-15 with some RPG troops. RPG 28, pretty okay, but as I said, it's all about the T-15. The T-15 with the Kinzel model, of course. I don't know what I did touch there. Yeah, the T-15 with that Kinzel module, pretty strong. In terms of vehicle, we're gonna have this little unit. I did try it with almost all the loadout. You can have it with the big gun, the big AA or autocannon, or the 57mm, the same gun as the T-15. Pretty strong. Or you can have it with the autocannon AGS. I use it with the autocannon AGS just to have chip fire support and again flank protection. When you play versus good players, usually good players like to go around, try to find gaps, and having those like to control the area where you don't have a lot of presence can be pretty great, especially the little 30mm AGS. This thing can, the autocannon can do well versus helicopter, the NGS can do okay versus infantry, and the optic is not bad. It's not bad. It's not like something poor optic. 1.2. It's not bad. After you will have the T90 base without any upgrade, just to have a chip and spammy tank, where I can basically buy 3 at the same time and just use some T-15 with them and just attack any position. Even the guy have ATGM, I don't care. I have T-15. Yeah. T90M Arena, which is the medium heavy tank of Russia, pretty strong, almost as strong as the Armata, and yeah. So the difference is the Armata is faster and have more front armor. The Armata have better optic. Which makes sense. It's a modern tank. It's a modern tank, but only on 2 exemplar or 3. So I don't know. I mean, you get only 2 in game. In terms of support, we're gonna have S300, pretty strong. Again, honestly, I prefer S300 than Patriot because you get 12 missile. It's less micro intensive. It's more noob friendly unit. You get 12 missile. It's easy, even you turn it off and you don't want a micro. If the plane fly too close to you, you're gonna shoot it, even with the radar off. Thor M2 system, basically the best AA in the game, in my opinion. This thing is ridiculous. This thing is ridiculously OP. 16 missile, so you almost gonna maybe reload it 2 times in game. And it shoot on the move. It shoot on the move. When you turn on the rider, it get more range versus helicopter. Pretty strong, even versus plane. Probably one of the best AI in the game. Because it can do anything. It can kill planes, it can kill helicopters, it can kill drones. It intercept missile. Huh? Yes, it did. It do intercept missiles. So yeah, pretty strong. But it's not cheap for using it as interceptor missile. That's what we have of the Beriosa. Beriosa are there for stopping the missile, basically doing the role of the pivots. For the people who don't know, I recommend you watch the video how to protect your AA. I did make small guide. So yeah, you put this in front. This gonna intercept the missile and protect your S300, which is big piece. Also, the funny part is S300 you can have 3 and Patriot you can have 2. I don't know, guys. Why we cannot have 3 Patriot? Why we cannot have 4 Patriot? So yeah. So in the AA, you feel comfortable, pretty strong. Quality with the extend range, pretty strong RT. Do a lot of damage to the infantry. Do a lot of damage to tanks as well. Get also smoke. You can use it to smoke. So yeah, it's pretty strong. The only weakness of the deck there is the support tab, is the logistic. We're gonna have a big supply truck, very big, almost a fob. You buy 2 of those full. You put them on your back. I mean, I don't suggest to buy them full because if you get RT'd, you lose all the supply. The good call is to call like 5k, 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 you know? But you need a lot of Cherex to do that, so. But this one is pretty big. You can use it for your Coalizia. You can use it for the S300 as well. Pretty big, pretty hard to give supply to your infantry on the front line with this thing. It's pretty slow and it's not worth it to send it. It's pretty expensive and you don't get a lot. So the weakness of the deck is you don't get Kama's cheap or Oral cheap Cherok who can support your infantry on the front line. It's fine. You can work with that. Get 3 of them and yeah. Just have to set up where your logistic on the back. In terms of helicopter, we're not gonna have a lot in this this build. Marine plus tech. We're gonna have the Cataran with the cruise missile. Ridiculous, bro. 6k range missiles, noob friendly unit. You can use the fire position long range, pretty strong. It is interceptable. If the guy in face have AA, you can stop it, but most of the time it's pretty strong because you have the mobility of the K-52, so you can always find the gap where the enemy doesn't get AA protection. And this Catalan gonna abuse of that. 2 missile can do damage tank if you hit them in the top. If they are damaged, you can finish them. You can kill a light vehicle with those missiles with fire position, and you can also do a lot of damage to infantry at really a long and safe range. So yeah, pretty strong unit. After you will have the K-29. So K-29 gonna do the job of the supply as well. It's a good helicopter. Why it's a good helicopter? Because it's a helicopter recon. You can use it as a spotter, and you can fit a lot of people on it. 3k supply only. It's not much, but it's enough to supply, for example, a concourse, or just drop some Verba plus, or just drop concourse plus some supply with them, or a concourse sniper and some supply. It's gonna be enough. This helicopter, 16 man, and you will have 3k supply, autocannon to defend yourself versus other helicopters like Osprey or stuff. If you guys like, imagine at the opener you're gonna face a Black Hawk or you're gonna face an Osprey, having an autocannon can be a nice call. I'm using with the Concon, and yeah, gonna have some rocket as well. Okay, rocket, not the best rocket, but in the other hand, the Concon are very, very good because they are cheap. So the helicopter doesn't cost a lot. You get 8 Concon. People don't respect the Concon or don't respect the K-29. Usually, they just gonna stay close to you and don't care, and your Concon gonna shoot and they're gonna be, oh, this thing do damage actually. Yeah, K-29. Okay, helicopter can do a lot of work. Let's just do that. So yeah, it's gonna be only 10 points to 10k. All right, in terms of plane, the last tab, this deck is not really strong in the air because we're gonna have the S300 protection anyway. We're gonna have the Thor protection. We'll be fine. We are not scared of plane. We're gonna have a MiG-29K for having the air tax with the team. If the team call the air tax, you can, I can just buy 2 of them to support the team. Second, the Tupolev with the cruise missile, 8 cruise missile long range, pretty friendly, pretty noob friendly unit. Just fire position at long range. Pretty strong unit as well, do a lot of damage. I use it to support the teammate or to clean a position before pushing, but usually I don't need to do that because T-15 gonna do the job most of the time. But yeah, pretty strong unit. Cruise missile, you have 8 cruise missile in this and 2 more cruise missile in this, so it's mean 10 cruise missile in the deck. Pretty strong. 10 cruise missile. I have Koalicja for the long range. So yeah, this is the Marine and Armored Brigade. Make sure to destroy that like button. Second part of the video gonna be my second Russian deck. So see you there. Alright boys, welcome to part 2. Part 2, it's gonna be the pure infantry deck, the pure blitz deck. Infantry, Marine plus VDV at the same time. Pretty strong combination. So in terms of reconnaissance, we're gonna have the VDV Snipiri with that sniper, pretty strong unit, spot pretty far. After you have the VDV Resvedka, which is cheaper, and who get the RPG. The VDV Sniper Recon on the VDV Typhoon, not the upgraded autocannon. I was using that, but I find it too expensive. It died too quickly. It's not a BTR 90, but for the Razvedka, I used the autocannon one. So this one gonna just drop the VDV Sniper. This one can go on the contact because autocannon and RPG. Third, it's gonna be the Sarmat. Sarmat, I really like this unit at the start. Why I like this unit? Because this unit gonna just cap quickly the zone and also gonna kill all the pilots on the map. Oh yeah, pretty strong. It's recon, go fast, pretty fast. Probably the fastest unit in the game. I didn't see any speed like this. Pretty fast, also get stealth, get recon, pretty cheap. I use it only with the 5-point upgrade, so I can run 4 at the start with my Razvedka. If I find, like, for example, like at the start, what we're gonna face? We're gonna face enemy recon most of the time, or helicopter. So the enemy recon gonna be LAV or sniper, Scot sniper, cavalry Scot. 3 Sarmat can actually do a lot of damage to those little squad with the support of the VDV Typhoon as well. So yeah, pretty cheap, pretty effective. In the middle game, you can also use them as base defense or protection for your RT or for your S300. It depends. You can use them for a lot of things, small, just to have like a vision inside where your team doesn't send unit. It's kind of good to have. After the Space Nas VMF, we'd already talked about this unit. Pretty strong, a lot of armor. Space Nas with the Bur, the thermobaric RPG, would do a lot of damage to infantry 6. You can also go for the RPG 16, but I use it for infantry fight, so pretty strong. Same as the VMF, they get 10 armor. Very, very strong unit. In terms of drone, we're gonna run the Orion with just the sensor optic, just having only optic on it. That's all what I need. Usually those are not really they can be worth it, but I don't find them worth it for my playstyle, so I just need vision. In terms of infantry, we're gonna have VDV. VDV 5 men. It's not VDV as in Wargame. They are just 5 men. The RPG is not crazy. They come in BMD2 concourse. So basically it's my grind infantry in a motorized deck, which is pretty interesting card to have. So this thing I'm gonna use them when I wanna clean like towns, unload the VDV, let the BMD on the back, and support with the autocannon and the 2 PKT. They also can do the job of ATGM with the concourse. So yeah, pretty good unit. 55 points only for concourse and autocannon. I find that really worth it. So yeah, BMD 2 concourse, very nice. After you will have the Gorno Strelki. Gorno Strelki on BTR 80M. This thing just missed the amphibious, but other than that, it's pretty good transport. With the AGS grenade launcher, you will find almost all my transport in this deck pretty upgraded because we don't have tanks and we don't have T-15. So this is the most actually maybe balanced. Yeah, this one is more balanced than the armored one with the T-15 and the Armata. So you're gonna find autocannon upgrade armor. After you'll have SPG-9, we talk about that unit, pretty strong. Elite infantry again, VDV AGS, again to stronghold position. They have a good range of 800 meter, which is pretty good with the Space NAS VMF combination and the concourse. You will have like everything, or you can just add VMF, AGS, Cornet, VDV, Igla, and you will have a bit of everything to do versus any trade. All right. In terms of vehicle, you'll have this Sprut chip fire support with the upgrade and the armor package. Pretty good, just to support your infantry, to kill transport, to sneak around also, because it's not that slow. After you have the BRDM with the Cornet missile on it, pretty cheap for, like, if you compare it to Concourse, you get Cornet, 17 points, you get 8 of them. It's a vehicle, you can quickly move, change flank. It get optic, very good, medium optic, let's say medium optic. So you can spot, you can go really fast. So yeah, I find that unit pretty good. To like, for example, you put Samat and BRDM and the Igla on one side, I will have a bit of everything. You can face any situation. After you have the BMO Toros with the big gun this time, who can use it versus helicopter in the flank. Can also use it as fire support, cheap fire support when you are pushing. Very good unit. Then you have the TAT BVM OBR, TAT with the max modernization. Pretty good tanks. You can fight heavy tanks, close range, no problem, with the support of your infantry as well. But yeah, it can do the job. It's not like motorized deck where in Wargame when you don't have any tanks. This tank can do a lot of tanks. It can do a lot of things. Can kill Abrams, big Abrams, no problem. It gets a lot of front armor. So yeah, pretty nice. You can have 3 of them. Very, very good. All right. In support, 4 Kamas, wheeled supply truck. I could use it almost everywhere in the map. It doesn't fit a lot, but it's pretty fast, 100 kilometers, so pretty quick in the front. Gonna support my Hornet, Eagle, and AGS. After you will have the S300 with the extend missile. Pretty strong unit, we talk about that. One Tor, because it's not the best Tor, it's the worst Tor, but this Tor is amphibious, so it's kinda cool. It's kinda cool, especially in Kaliningrad. For I did play. I have a video where I show the capacity of the Tor for the amphibious operation, and yeah, Tor can do a great job actually. Look at this. This OP shit, bro. Extend missile. It's pretty big though. Pretty big. After you have the Biryusa to protect the S300 and the big supply truck, because it's cool to have big supply. Can also support the team. Because I'm making a plan about how 5v5 should go. Like, in my opinion, in 5v5, each player should have a role, and the role are one pilot, the guy who's gonna coordinate the air and gonna do the most air fight, and the tank brigade, the guy who's gonna have the heavy tanks, the support guy who's gonna have the big AA and the big arty, the reconnaissance dude who's gonna do the infiltration, the reconnaissance in all the map, the scouting with the drone, all those things, the laser designating as well, and the mechanized guy who's gonna have infantry for support, the tank player, and yeah, all this combination of people can make better experience for the team when like the teamwork can influence very well. If kind of hard to explain it, I will do a video about that. Hopefully, I did prepare the text of that video, but I will wait when the game gonna be out, because it's just a beta. But I have a really clear and good idea about how 5v5 should run. I will say it's the Blitz tactic, but we're gonna talk about that when the time comes for that. All right. In terms of helicopter, this is where the OP shit happen. You're gonna have a lot of good helicopters. Holy moly, you're always gonna don't know. In game you're gonna go with cruise missile. In other games I will go HARMS, because HARMS are very strong anti-tank missile with that 2k range. Fire forgot, very strong. And sometimes when I just don't wanna micro a lot, I want a noob unit, I take this long range cruise missile on it, boom boom, very strong. After you will have the Me-28 with the ATGM, the Vikir, and the Igla S, pretty strong unit, plus the Lemur. So yeah, Lemur, it's more for killing infantry than killing tanks, but it can also do the job versus tanks. 20 damage, 2k range, I forgot missile, bro. OP, just OP, bro. Me-35M, gunship helicopter. I could use it also as transport, because this helicopter can fit 8 people on it, plus it's very gunship helicopter. I will use it to kill infantry most of the time, plus Igla to protect my squad if they drop and they face other helicopters, plus some rockets and the protection system. So you get pretty much everything, and it's pretty strong unit. You can like delete some of this upgrade and get 2 of them just to rush, but I like to have it like pretty with all those good options on it. Then you'll have the K-52 Alligator, more ATGM, more Igla, pretty strong. The Alligator have really good optic, very nice. And the last helicopter gonna be the big the big halo, the ME26, the ME26 supply. It can fit 85 people on it. 20k supply. Very, very strong helicopter. Can put a whole army on it, bro. In terms of planes, we're gonna have the Nuke, the cruise missile, Nuke, the Tupolev, pretty OP, because we don't have tanks. And if we see someone stacking trophies and big tanks to kill you, this is gonna be our answer. The short answer, of course, we are playing team game, but this is gonna be a really good answer to that. After you have one of the best SF in the game, the Su-57, the stealth SF, plus seed SF, plus everything, can do anything. Very, very, very cool unit. We see this unit recently in a Chinese air show. I mean, it's 4.5 generation plane. It's not 5 generation plane, but it is what it is. Yeah, it look really nice. The game look really nice. Let's be honest. Very OP. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. That was my 2 Russian deck. For the people who ask about the US decks, I did make the video yesterday. Go check it. Make sure to destroy that like button. Subscribe for people who are not subscribed. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Take care.